Welcome everybody to a Wednesday edition of GGR Play Along. We played Tomb Raider last week. I may get back into some Tomb Raider later on tonight, but I recently found out yesterday that there are some new missions on Marvel's Avengers. And I never did an official stream of Marvel's Avengers. I think I did it, like, I played it once, but I never did it, like, as an official thing. So, this is the official Marvel's Avengers stream on GGR Play Along. I'm your host, MC Brooks. And, going to be doing that for maybe an hour or so. We'll see how long I spend on here, because I don't anticipate there's going to be a whole lot of new stuff. Like, there's some new stuff. I did one new mission yesterday, and it seemed really interesting. And so, yeah, figure we'll go see what it's about. It was really challenging. It was really, really challenging. But I had fun. I had fun with doing it. So I figured might as well do it again. Just run it back. Why not run it back? Alright, but before I get into anything, I'm going to go ahead and send this link out. So that should take like a few minutes because I have a couple different places to post it. And from there, you can probably skip ahead to like the 5-minute mark. Just so, because by then I will most likely have started the stream. But if you're going to listen, then this is my thing to tell you to, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow us on social media, visit us at greatgeekrefuge.com. It's where you find all the podcasts, the blogs, and all of that good stuff. So, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and send this link out. And, I will see you all in just a few moments. It's hard for me to type and text at the same time, so. So let's go ahead, post this link. Still playing as Kamala. I might take some recommendations as to who I should play. If you got any recommendations as to who I should play between the roster of heroes you see in front of you, it's Black Widow, Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Miss Marvel, and Thor, then feel free to post it in the chat, and I'll probably run a mission as them right now. Just give me a few to post this link, and then we'll go ahead and get started. I should have did this yesterday, but I really wasn't feeling all that well yesterday. So, let's see. Hopefully this will be better whenever I get OBS. What up, Mike? It's funny, I'm actually talking about GGR to someone right now. Because we're talking about gatekeeping. Which coincidentally led me to talking about us. So, like, as soon as I finish typing this message up, promoting the name, promoting the brand, for the brand, as Pat McAfee likes to say. No, this is for the brand. So once I finish typing this message, go ahead and get started. I actually really enjoy playing as Cap too. He might be my second or third favorite person. I don't know. I really like playing with. I mean, Kamala is my clear number one, but like Cap and some of the others are they're pretty fun. I also hate that my autocorrect. Like if I have one letter in a word that's not supposed to be there, it completely abandons the word. And lo and behold, I end up talking about Star Trek. Guess it's a good thing to promote that we're gonna, do a 101 tomorrow, which will pretty much just be class in session for me. Welcome, welcome. Christmas EDM. So here's the funny thing about Christmas EDM. So I have a website and I can actually probably search it to see if there's anything on there. Is there a particular song? Is there a particular song or something?
Con just landed.
So, this right here. Oh, any? Oh, I can easily find you something. Oh, and I can get you that sound tomorrow too. It completely slipped my mind. It completely slipped my mind. And the funny thing is I've been over in my DJ area for a couple days too, just practicing. Like it totally slipped my mind. So I can go ahead and I can have that recorded tomorrow. Yeah, the back scratch. Yeah. Back scratch. I gotta say, just in life, very few feelings as amazing as a very good back scratch. Like that's a top 5 feeling right there. Alright, I can put my phone down. Alright. So this is a brand new hangar. Hangar right here. That Shield has put together. To be honest, I haven't even completely explored it. So like I can't even completely tell you. So let's do some exploring.
I would be so pumped if you could help me with this. Let me know when you've finished, okay? Thanks.
Cool, got me a mission.
Can't find anything in here.
I can switch characters here. Mike wants me to play with Cap, so we're gonna play with Cap. But I am gonna have Miss Marvel be someone in my party, because yeah, she's kind of amazing. There we go. I really want to get to where am I going? Up here? Oh, here's the war table. War table right here. And here's Commander, excuse me, Maria Hill. I wish I could replay the scene I had with her yesterday when I came to this facility for the first time. Let's see. Well, now it's refreshing, so that's cool. Let's see. See if we can find something. I should find the mission I just got. Hope it didn't refresh already. That would be really annoying. Crap. What up, Rubius?
Greetings, Avengers.
That's quite a name.
Resistance Intel has identified the location of another shield vault. AIM appears to be in the area, likely seeking the same thing. Find the vault and recover its resources before our enemies have a chance to find it.
Sweet. Your difficult old man patience with a back scratch. Listen, key to the heart right there. 100% key to the heart right there. Good back scratch. Listen, I will be like a good dog, you know, rolling over. Like when you rub on a dog's belly and they're just like, yes. Oh, see, like I don't know anything about Harry Potter, so I have no clue who that is. My guess, honestly, would have been Ruben Studdard, some sort of Ruben Studdard reference. One shows how old I am, and two shows how ignorant I am to, you know, the world of Harry Potter.
I don't have the exact location of the vault. Your signal detector should pick up a shield frequency when you get close to its location. Scout out the area ahead of you to locate it.
Let's take these guys down. Doesn't matter how many. We got this.
There is a chest with gear close by.
Oh, come on, dogs.
Enemy down. Enough pain, guys.
How am I out of health already? Jesus. That's really annoying. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is the thing with Cap though. Like, I die a lot as Cap, which I'm not a fan of. Well, I've been described as a giant teddy bear, so that actually would be fitting for me. I feel so rusty playing this. What the hell, dog? Come on. See, this is about to make me switch over to Kamala.
Proceed to the designated location.
My Cap is leveled up. It's just, well, one, I'm rusty.
Trying to keep up.
What the hell?
Great job.
Oh, my Cap is leveled up. He's actually my second strongest character. Damn, finally. I'm super rusty at this. Like, I feel like I'm playing for the first time again. If I had done this a month ago, I probably wouldn't have died for, like, within the first 5 minutes of this mission. Like, I can almost completely guarantee that that would not have happened. It's all good. Like, I already know. I'm like...
Look for a chest with gear nearby.
Scratch another bad guy. This is it.
That was simple enough. Cool. Let's see. There's gear that way and that way.
A shield ally is in trouble nearby and needs your help.
Oh yeah. There's death in my future. I'm like trying to find somewhere where there's health.
We've got the advantage.
Oh, thanks a lot, Thor. It made my job a lot easier. It's funny, like well, Okay, I don't have it on Spotify. There's a there's a couple EDM YouTube channels that I follow
Work your magic.
You're safe now.
that I know for sure would have EDM Christmas music on there. Oh, saved my ass. Thank you. Okay. So mission. Oh, it was going this way.
Director Fury didn't mark this shield vault on any official maps. The only way to find
job,
them is
Nick.
by using the signal detector.
Great job.
Wish I could remember the name. There's another bad guy. His name is Taskmaster. He's actually going to be the villain for the upcoming Black Widow movie. Let's see. So you won't see Taskmaster on this mission in particular, but there are missions where you actually do fight him. I hate these kamikaze dudes. So there's no Thanos. There are no space-based people on this just yet. All the people we go up against are all completely, Earth-based. Listen, if there is like you have to treat music. You have to treat music nowadays like we treated Rule 34 back in the day. If you're old enough to remember Rule 34, like if it exists, there's porn of it. Well, it's the same thing with music. Like if it exists, you know, there's a remix of it.
Follow it to
You know,
reach the vault location.
I don't even know what that is. MW or M9 WD. Not sure what that's supposed to be in reference to, but alright. But yeah, like if it exists, there is music of it. Like I guarantee you, there's a remix of it. Like the example my go-to every time is, hey, did you know bluegrass rap exists? Yes, that's right. If you like bluegrass and you like hip hop, well, there's music out there for you to enjoy. And I don't mean that garbage ass hip hop either. I hate hip hop. with every fiber, because that music absolutely is terrible. And you know, a lot of the dudes who do hip hop 100% are racist.
Scratch another bad guy.
Yes, hip hop. Yes. Like, if you know who Yellow Wolf is, he's not hip hop, but he is like hip hop adjacent. So it's like, if you imagine what like really trashy country music sounds like, but you imagine people rapping, like that's hip hop. Like, if you want to hear, you know, people rap about NASCAR and Daisy Duke shorts and all of that, like that is hip hop in a nutshell. You want to see Confederate flags, not like that in a nutshell. That is that. It's by far one of the worst musical genres to ever exist. And I remember when nerdcore was all white dudes, and that was pretty bad. I mean, you can go on YouTube, and I mean, one, you can look up hip hop if you don't want to disgrace your ears. I want to say Hip Hop DX. I think it's Hip Hop DX. Hip Hop DX did like an in-depth report on hip hop like a couple years ago. It's every bit as bad as you can imagine. Okay, I got one more over here. Listen, we have come a long ways from when MC Chris was like the apex of nerdcore. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have come a very long way from when that was the case. And I am forever grateful that we are further and further away from MC Chris bringing the representation. I hate to make it sound like it's a, I really hate to make it sound like it's a race thing sometimes, but with nerdcore, you can tell, like, a lot of the people that were doing it, like, they weren't actually hip hop fans, you know, and you can tell by how they talk about it. Got it. I mean, like, a lot of those, like, it's like, the thing with nerdcore is a lot of those dudes were, like, they were people who were rapping, but they, like, you could tell that they weren't hip hop fans. You know what I'm saying? Because this, like, which is not to say that, you know, there needs to be a particular sound or anything that they were supposed to do. But you could tell that they just didn't have an appreciation for, like, the culture. They didn't have an appreciation for hip hop in general. And so, like, those dudes,
You got your tail kicked.
those dudes were, you know, that way, and it really showed. Cool. Is there more in it? We're good? We good? We're good. Cool. But like I'm in this nerdcore hip hop group, and you know, like I wasn't doing nerdcore like back in like a decade ago. Barely doing nerdcore now, honestly, but I wasn't doing nerdcore like a decade ago, and like there like a lot of people who were will tell me or have spoken about like how racist nerdcore used to be in terms of like how they would talk about mainstream rappers or rappers or black rappers who just didn't do nerdcore. I mean, that just goes into a much larger conversation about, you know, hip hop and race in general, and it's why a lot of white hip hop fans annoy the shit out of me. You know, like it's like, you know, like on some, like, because on some level I get it. It's very easy to get brainwashed into thinking that, you know, these super wordy white dudes are like the apex of what hip hop is supposed to be. Like this is the pure, like, you know, people like Eminem are like the apex of what rap is supposed to be. It's like, bro, and that's why, like, I'm really glad with like where the nerdcore scene is now. With it, I can't even technically consider myself part of it, because even like the nerdcore stuff I've been working on hasn't come out yet. It will, and I feel I kind of spoke about this. Well, actually, I didn't speak about this on air, and my podcast hasn't come out yet, but it will. It'll be out tomorrow. New Overflow will be out tomorrow. But like, you know, like nerd is just funny because like nerdcore is a subgenre, and a lot of people treat it as if it's its own genre, and that's really the problem. You know, like that's why I get annoyed when people try to do these rap versus hip hop discussions. I'm like, bruh, we all rap. Like we have different styles, and we rap. Like our content is different. But like, bruh, we all rap. Like, it's really that simple.
Scratch another bad guy.
Guess I do, but.
I have no idea what that is. Okay. No idea what that was, but whatever. But yeah, just a lot of that stuff is just annoying. Like, bro, it's rap. It's hip hop. And like ultimately, like I'm not someone who believes that genres don't need to exist. Because
look for a chest containing
just
special
me personally,
nearby.
like if there's a particular type of thing that I want to find, like I'm not trying to find everything just because there are no genres. If I'm trying to find music that sounds like the Beatles or like MF Doom or like Linkin Park, like that's what I want to find. I'm not trying to find, you know, insert person from place. Who is not related to or similar to this genre at all. I'm not trying to do that. Okay. Let's see, where are we going? nerdcore has gotten. I will say, like, nerdcore has gotten so much better in recent years, and that is 100% a blessing. And I'm very glad that, like, the nerdcore rappers that I've seen perform, whether it's Substantial, whether it's Megaran, whether it's Samus, like whether it's Nightwing, or change his name to Grayson, or whether it's Grayson, you know, like, I'm just grateful the people doing it are like people who can actually rap and the people who are actually good at rap. Because like some of my homies would, you know, like even like I'm pretty lenient with stuff. Like I like music. There's certain music I like that even though I know like from an objective perspective it's not like objectively good, but I still like it, you know.
There, up ahead.
And like you can just tell, like sometimes it's just dope rap shit, and that's ultimately what it just comes down to. Like, I think for a lot of folks in general, and that's one thing we've learned is that, I mean, you can literally rap about anything if you're actually good at rapping. I think a lot of people, what happened to a lot of folks is, you know, they thought they were discriminated against, or that people didn't fuck with them because they like to rap about video games or, you know, Mario or whatever. And it's like, bro, it's not even that. Your bars aren't that good, because I mean, you can look at someone like Wu-Tang Clan. You know, who's to say Wu-Tang Clan aren't nerdcore or nerdcore adjacent? And that, I mean, actually that gets into another thing too, which is I don't like if someone much like how you're supposed to respect people's names and their pronouns. Like, if someone who does music does not want to be referred to as a particular genre, then, you know, I just don't call them that, you know? That's why, like, even after all these years, My Chemical Romance, one of my favorite bands of all time, they hate being called emo. So, like, for me, I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm good for now. Oh, where'd you go? Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, listen, well, for one, if you're unfamiliar, go listen to MF Doom's Food album. Lots of songs with a bunch of food references. You can also go listen to AWOL from Fat Camp by Gym Class Heroes. It's a song that a lot of people don't necessarily know about, but it's actually from before they were big, and you can tell it's old because it's not even a band. This is before Gym Class Heroes was even a band. This is when it was just Travi. I forget what the other rapper's name was, and it was like Gym Class Heroes was just a rap group. Here it is. What do they prefer? As far as I know, they probably would have preferred to just be called a rock band or pop punk or something like that. But you know, Gerard was kind of vehement about against that. Like, because I remember it was an interview. I want to say they did around the 3 Cheers era. You know, back when they were doing the heavy makeup and like the funeral imagery and like the dark imagery and all of that.
The automated systems are recognizing
and they were asked about
Please
it, and they were just like,
area down below.
"Yeah, don't like that's no." they were not fans of being called emo rap. Or excuse me, not emo rap, an emo band. And to be honest too, it's a hard thing to really explain, but even I don't consider them an emo band. Like, I would have considered them pop punk. Like, for me, there's a certain level of like whininess that has to come with like an emo band. Like, there's a certain level of whininess that has to come from the vocalist in order for it to like really be emo. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a vocalist who has like kind of like really nasally vocals or something, then yeah. No, you're 100% right. It is because of the time they came out. And it's the reason I see people call like I've seen people call like 30 Seconds to Mars an emo band. I'm like, 30 Seconds to Mars is not an emo band.
To unlock the contents of the
come
vault.
on.
Awaiting first code verification entry. Code verification sequence starting.
It's 5.
Hostile.
It's 1.
Let's do this right. Enemy down.
That's 4. So I have 4 and 1, 5 on this side. That's 3.
Code verification entry verified. Awaiting second code verification entry.
But yeah, I'm so because they never identified as an emo band, like I don't call them that. I don't even lump them in with that.
Sequence verified.
I feel like there's certain bands you can definitely put on there, but you can throw Fall Out Boy in there because they had the entire aesthetic to go along with it.
Authentication online. Unauthorized access detected. Sequence reset is imminent.
Got him. Like, there's a whole aesthetic I feel like that goes with it. Like, when I think of emo bands, I think of unnecessarily long song titles about random things. You know, like, emo bands love to have song titles that weren't about anything. It didn't sound like they had anything to do with, you know, a song title. Like, they have a song title that'd be like Stale Movie Popcorn or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, they were doing skinny jeans before skinny jeans were considered fashionable. You had the scene hair. Oh God, the scene hair. The emo swoop eyeliner. There's actually, I can actually find my I actually have a picture, so I was trying to like not die at the same time.
Charging EMP.
I wasn't a scene hair. I didn't see. I never did scene hair. One because my hair never grew that big for me to do it.
Unauthorized access detected. Sequence reset is imminent.
I could do this all day.
But I did wear eyeliner once. Eyeliner, like I tell people all the time, like I'm a former emo kid, so like I'm familiar.
Code verification.
Listen. I did the eyeliner on my other Facebook page if I ever reactivate it. You know, like there's a picture. I went out for Halloween my freshman year of college. I was actually dressed as a character from the fantasy story I was working on.
Awaiting third code verification entry. Code verification entry verified. Verified.
And the funny thing is, like, I probably would have gone way more into stuff if I wasn't so self-conscious, you know. I'm super happy for today's generation because they, you know, a lot of people don't remember, you know, the kind of the stigmas that existed around, you know, doing certain trends or participating in certain things. And it's just really awesome that, you know, ways that, you know, society are, you know, more accepting of stuff.
Unauthorized access detected. Sequence reset is imminent.
Oh, no, sir. Like, I tell, like, there was that. Hot Topic used to be really great for that kind of, it used to be really good. Now Hot Topic is literally, it is the very thing. Cool, send out the EMP. Exactly, and like I really do feel like on some level, like there's been a retconning of sorts about what stuff used to be like, and like I can, like, full disclosure, like I understand like a lot of stuff I say is from my perspective. But like it was not cool. It was really not cool to say that, or to be that way, you know what I'm saying?
Code verification sequence timeout is imminent. Code verification sequence restarting.
Where's 2 at? 2 must be on this side then. You are 100% correct. And that's what I try to remind people, is that it was a very, I mean, it was a very different time 15 years ago. It was a very different time 10 years ago, even. Like, you know, there was just, like, people, a lot of people, like, I say this all the time about whenever the conversation comes up in nerd groups about when black kids said, you know, they got bullied by other black people for liking anime and stuff. And, like, I just kind of, I often hate this narrative that I feel like, you know, the people who did the bullying are now the ones dictating to others the reason behind why people got bullied. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I myself did not get bullied. Like, nobody fucks with me. But, like, it happened to a lot of my friends, and, like, me and my friends, we didn't bother anybody. And I know other people at my school who, like, we didn't bother anybody. Like, it wasn't an issue of us trying to isolate from other black people or thinking that we were better than others. Like, people used to yell anime porn at me because I'd be reading manga after school. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I did too. My freshman year of college, I met some of the greatest people that I've known. And my freshman year was wonderful because, you know, I went to an HBCU, and full disclosure, like I tell people that, you know, I had some anti-blackness in me. Like I don't deny that at all. Like I'd be completely disingenuous if I tried to act like I myself did not have any type of anti-blackness in my heart, even in going to an HBCU. And that it took a number of years for me to even get to a place, you know, where it took, you know, a lot of years for me to even get to a place where, you know, I kind of understood everything and got rid of, you know, a lot of those really terrible beliefs I had, a lot of those terrible views I had. But like my freshman year, I went to, finally, awesome. My freshman year, like it was me and just a bunch of people who were kind of outcasts, you know what I'm saying? Like, because of the way I speak, a lot of people didn't know that I was from DC, because I don't have a typical DC accent, you know? Yeah, and I can only imagine what it's like at a PWI, you know. Like I even though I didn't go to one, I have friends who did, and I mean the experience is different, obviously, between an HBCU and a PWI, but that doesn't mean that a lot of the stuff that exists didn't exist. Like you know, like there was this white girl who used to be in my friend circle. I wouldn't say I was friends with her, but she hung around in the circle, so I was cool with her. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't really have any issue with her, you know, being there. But it was really like she was that, like how do you say it? Like that like passive racism that you find in a lot of liberals sometimes. You know, like. And she had a lot of white guilt and stuff. Like it used to just make me so mad. You know, like you can't have that and be at this school
Another shield vault successfully
come on.
secured and kept out of the hands of AIM.
But like just like with anything, like it takes a process to really unlearn. And like I credit my unlearning for me really began in 2010. I took an African American history course with a professor who many people call him a hotep.
Excellent work, Avengers.
A lot of people call him a hotep. I don't like using that term in that way, so like I wouldn't refer to him as that. But a lot of people would consider him a hotep. But because of that, it was because of him that he really framed like racism and like the entire concept of white supremacy in a way that was digestible for me as a, how old was I in 2010? As a 22-year-old, you know? As a 21, 22-year-old, like he really framed it in such a way too. And like I used to have conversations with him because he was also a hip hop head. So like I used to, outside of class, I would go to his office, and you know we go back and forth and just be talking about, you know, hip hop, because like for me, I was a hip hop snob at the time, so like I was one of those, I was one of those, I only listen to real hip hop. I don't listen to that, that southern trash, blah 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 blah. I was that dude. So we used to talk about hip hop a lot, but like he really broke down a lot, especially in hip hop for me. That really kind of helped me to unpack a lot of that stuff, and even unpack the way that I even perceived a lot of the southern music that I was trashing. Yeah, hip hop purist. And I know there's a line between pro-black and hotep. Although nowadays, on some level, if you say anything about like Africa, like you automatically get you get labeled as a hotep or something like that. And I don't really like that. But that's a whole other thing. But yeah, I used to be a real hip hop purist, and like it really took a lot of unlearning, and I think that man. I'm grateful to him for that. Oh, look, listen, I have a much bigger appreciation for it now than I did way back when. Like my philosophy back in 2010 was basically as simple as this. I don't like this music. However, girls like this music. I like girls. Therefore, I like this music. that was my entire process. And like my best friend at the time was a DJ. My best friend was a DJ, so like I was getting exposed to a lot of it. And I mean I can literally it's literally that. It was literally that for me, you know. I'm gonna do another mission, but hold on one second. All right, I'm back. The thong song. How about that? The thong song. I mean, that just goes into like songs we had no business really singing when we were kids. I mean, thong song was absolutely one of those songs that had no business singing. Oh, listen, I used to love some salt and pepper. My older sister is 10 years older than me, and so I mean she will never know this, and I've never said it to her. But I used to steal her CDs back in the day. That's how I learned so much. That's how I got into so much 90s music, because I used to steal her Salt and Pepper and Lil Kim project, her albums and whatnot. I used to steal them shits. That is exactly why I was so knowledgeable about stuff I should not have known anything about. Facts. They are talented. I love all of them. I love all of them. One of the things I'm actually working on as the DJ is I want to put together like a ladies in hip hop,
Hey, Doc.
but make it like a history mix. So like going from like the old school, the Roxanne Shantays and MC Lights and whatnot, and then like going into the 90s with the Salt and Peppers and Lil Kims and Mia X's and whatnot, just kind of going all the way to the modern day with folks like Cardi and Megan and Rhapsody and Shay Noir.
Hill here. In addition, we'll carpet bomb the area before you arrive. It probably won't damage the structures much, but it should help soften AIM's security response.
Listen, I
like your style.
Listen, like hardcore gangster rap, like hardcore rap. Listen,
might even have elite assassination teams on
I don't care that it's problematic. I do not care. I do not care that it's problematic. I could care less. Couldn't care less. Like, I don't care if it's problematic. You put some shit on. I'm gonna be up out here like I'm about to whip the shits up, and you know, like I'm blazing and I'm carrying the heat on me. Like I am with the shits. Hey, I still haven't seen the NWA movie. With Dre, like, I'm listening to all it. That's what I'm saying. Like, just give me, like, I have a whole. I think it might have been the Patreon only podcast. We were talking about songs that get us hyped. But like, the vast majority of the music on my songs that get me hyped is all like hardcore rap. Like, I'm sorry, I need to hear about you shooting and killing and beating up and like, I need all of that. That gets me hyped. You know, I need you know, unload the MP5 and leave the studio sprayed and that blood squirting out your head like Coolio's braids. Like, I need that, you know.
Your glass half full attitude's almost endearing.
So if it's smoke, we ain't even asking. We just pulling up and somebody's gonna see a cast. Like, I need that. I'm sorry. Like, I don't care if it's problematic or not. I need that. That's my rap right there. I mean, like, I
The assassination team is still on site. I'm sure we'll meet them soon enough.
Facts. Oh, you son of a bitch. Done? Done. Real. Oh, don't even get me started on go-go music. Just listen.
There's an elite AIM unit near you. Defeat them, and you may
one of my favorite rappers had a line where he said, I'm a feminist, but I'm also a misogynist. And like, when I'm listening to a lot of this rap music, I'm like, you know what? I understand. I don't know if I know that KRS song. The KRS-One is a funny dude in general.
Look out.
They found you. Or you found them. Be careful.
Battle is not for the careful.
DC fan and not a fan of go-go? Who are you? God, they're fucking me up. Oh, you know Chuck is. It also depends on the type of go-go. You know,
You got one.
some stuff I learned to appreciate as I got older.
Elite member down.
I mean, like, I get go-go isn't for everybody, but like, there's no go-go you like. Not even the old school Chuck Brown.
Nice.
I feel like busting loose, busting loose. Oh, you son of I won't lie, like that should be annoying sometimes. Fight the terrorists, E Street, Deanwood. I don't even know what Misha and the hip huggers are.
The team are no longer a threat.
See? Okay, so there's some.
Stay alert, Avengers. AIM
Just
still has a lot of
always.
security in the area.
Let them come.
What was I listening to? I was listening to the Huckabucks a couple days ago. Okay. I don't know. I must have thought it was a different band who did that. But I was listening to the Huckabucks. You know, stop, take a step back. Who do you see?
Do you
Stop,
think these AIM
take a
operatives
step
think
back.
they're on the right side of history?
Never underestimate the power of a big paycheck, Doctor.
I think most of these folks are motivated by ideology, which is even more dangerous.
There's a chest with gear close by.
You know who else is nearby?
Keep them coming.
Listen, I'm all about the I'm all about the old school stuff. I just like it's hilarious how many different rap, like I didn't know how many rappers have tried to steal the hook from Overnight Scenario. Like it is so, it's so many, and some of them even like well known. Like, it's not even like it's no names. Oh, you son of a... Oh, nah. Please someone get me back so I can... I'm gonna be mad if nobody comes in here. Come on, Cap. Bro, Cap, come on, son. You're not gonna revive me, bro? Oh, come on. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. That's so infuriating. I'm gonna have to start this over because for some reason my teammate is there and it's just like, yeah, I could revive you, but I could also fuck these people up. Yeah, it's quite a few. It happened primarily in the 90s. It happened primarily in the 90s, but there's a number of people who've tried to interpolate Overnight Scenario's hook, which I understand, but I mean, as you can expect, like none of the interpolations were actually any good.
Motivated by ideology, which is even more dangerous.
I can't even see.
Guess I do.
Just saying. Hold on, you'll see within Biggin. I mean, it's kind of a funny thing. It's not even a word that that people even use regularly. Bro, what the hell? Come on. Well, that's gonna be fun. There we go. Yeah. That dude. Just. Alright, you know what? It's time for you to talk to the hand, bro. I'm tired of you. I saw there's the funniest whatchamacallit meme with him from the Among Us game talking about orange is sus. Let's see. I'm going this way. Just I mean, I'm really glad to be on my second profile, just so I can avoid. Oh, trust me, that's the reason I fuck with Kamala. Because Kamala's with the shit. Like,
to defeat AIM's forces, I will hack into their systems and destroy their.
you got to see something big in.
Look for a chest with gear nearby.
Fuck. Stomp him out.
Nice work, Avengers. The exit is below your current position.
I haven't played Among Us either. I've watched people play. It seems fun, but you know, like it's also not it's not like it's the type of game that I myself don't know if I would play, but I'll watch people play. Like I was watching the highlights from AOC and Ilhan and a bunch of other folks who were playing Among Us yesterday, and I watched some clips of that this morning, and like. It was cool. It was super cool. Like, it looks like a really fun game. It looks like a really interesting game. I just don't know if it's the type of game that I myself am into.
I'm making preparations to pull my.
I don't play a bunch of mobile games
what we
either.
set out to do. Thank you, Avengers, Commander.
You're welcome. And likewise, Doctor.
Nice work, people. We made a difference here today. Indeed.
Like it's just like between it's funny because like we've had all of these new games that have come out and then have been they've left as quickly as they came. like Fall Guys. Fall Guys was here for like a couple days.
My monitoring team detected a huge data burst.
So, you couldn't send the research anywhere. Jarvis made sure of that.
The data was transmitted to a local server that came online once we attacked the
Yeah,
arc
that's
reactor.
see, you and me have the same problem because I'm usually the same. I'm the same way. I'm like, yeah, I got money in my account. I can afford this. And I'm like, yeah, I don't need. Like, this is the last thing I need is to be doing this.
Oh man, this hurts.
Alright, let's go up here. Like, what is it? Everwing on Facebook games? That game would take so much of my money if I, like, didn't practice any self-control. Yep. That is, listen, that is exactly, that is my issue. And like, people don't realize that those, like, you know, those $1 charges, like, they don't sound, like, those $1 charges are like nothing. And then, you know, again, like you said, $50 later, you're like, what did I buy? It's like, what did I spend money on? Klondike? Never heard of it, but I do like Klondike bars.
This might hurt. Oh man, this hurts.
Okay. So where is the ship? Gardenscapes? Yeah, nope. See, I just, yeah, no. I just, like, probably the smartest thing that I did to kind of curb that for me was I have a 3DS and I have a Nintendo, I now have a Nintendo Switch. And like, quarantine has been great because like, I'm not spending less time on my phone, but I'm spending less time on games of where I would spend money on my phone. Ammunition vulnerability. See? That would get me in trouble. Hard pass. Oh. Oh, well, I guess this counts too. come on. Stop moving.
Good job.
Got him.
Yes.
Oh, I miss my N64.
Plan B. All that precious research
really do.
down the digital drain.
They'll doubtless come up with a plan C and D. In the meantime, I'm pulling my people back. I suggest you do the same, Doctor.
Will do.
I never doubted that together we could defeat AIM here today.
Go ahead, Thor. Oh, see, I just I just saw your comment from a few minutes ago. I love puzzles, so any type of puzzles or like word game, right up my alley. Right up my alley.
AIM's down a lot of research and one giant scary robot thanks to you.
Today was an important victory. But the war is far from over.
See, the thing is, I have no idea what happened to mine.
Captain. True.
Mine did work. I legit have no idea. I feel like I had it up until I went to college, and then I don't know what happened to it, really. Actually, let me go to... I'm just saying, like, No Mercy was my game. I used to play the hell out of that. Some Smash Bros, obviously. Zelda, obviously. Had ECW wrestling, which was also great. Is this the one I maxed out? Did I max out at 139? Yep, that's it. And the funny thing is, I, like, full transparency, have always been a Sega kid. Like, when it came to the original console wars, for me, the original console wars was Sega, Nintendo, and I was always Team Sega. Oh yeah, Ocarina of Time, one of the best games ever, one of the best Zelda games ever. It's not my favorite Zelda game, but it is a great game, and I do enjoy playing it. I have it on my 3DS, I believe, so I can replay it for the first time in years. Like, listen, I have said this, I've said this before, and I will say this again. I want Sega to sell Sonic the Hedgehog. They won't, because it's the only, Sonic is one of the handful of franchises they have that will still make money, even if it's not good. But I want them to sell Sonic. I want them to sell Sonic to someone who can take care of that franchise. Because Lord knows, if you are a Sonic fan, and the way that I'm a Sonic fan, it has been a horrible decade. Well, it started off with promise, and then, like, got worse. Sega. I don't know what it's gonna take for Sega to go on and do it, but I know that they won't. But I do feel like if they fail at the stuff they have planned for Sonic going forward. Like next year is the 30th anniversary. Like, if you fail epically at the 30th anniversary, then just go on and sell it, bruh. Give that franchise to somebody else who can figure out the best thing to do with it. Because right now it don't look like Sega knows exactly what that consists of. Look, don't get me started on the movie. Please do not get me started on the movie. Just, I want, like, there are parts of the Sonic movie that I enjoy. There are parts of the Sonic movie that I legitimately enjoy. Right. I need my eyeball, bro. But I was okay with that in terms of like the secondary design. Like I was okay with that, My issue was, one, the story. Story was pretty weak because ultimately, if you think about it, just on a basic level, when you play a Sonic game, what is the one thing you're playing the Sonic game for? At the simplest of concepts, the thing you enjoy when you play Sonic is what? Going really fast through a level, or just going fast in general. And the movie, outside of like some jokes here and there, really did not embrace that about the character. They did not embrace, like, I watch Sonic cartoons, I watch the Sonic anime, and I play the Sonic games to see Sonic go fast and race. There was a really great YouTube video I saw. It's a really great YouTube channel I saw that basically did the math and was like, would it have been faster if Sonic, instead of teaming up with Tom and Maddie, would it have been faster if he literally just ran around the United States? And they used the math from the movie, and they did the math how long it would take Sonic to travel across, like if he were to just run at full speed around the United States, and it, like, the day and a half that it took for him to ride in the car with Tom from wherever the hell they were, was it Iowa or Idaho or something? The time it took for them to embark on that trip, Sonic could have already run around the entire United States, possibly twice, and have found his bag of rings that he lost. He didn't. It was unnecessary to really bring Tom and make Tom be a part of it. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, all right. I'm gonna die a lot on this, but I like a challenge, so let's go. But yeah, like it just took. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, it won't let me do it. I have to actually. Wow. You actually have to do that as part of a team. Wow, I can't even do it. That sucks. But yeah, like I had so many issues, and like the Sonic lore, and I don't think a lot of people know this, but the Sonic lore is pretty rich. Like even if you don't include the stuff that isn't canon to either the comics or the games, there's enough in the Sonic lore that you can make a pretty interesting Sonic movie that doesn't have to feel like every other Hollywood attempt at adapting thing from your childhood that you used to like. You know, like if you're gonna do nostalgia pandering, like at least make it interesting. You know, like Detective Pikachu for me was interesting nostalgia pandering. Like did it remind me a lot of playing Pokemon as a kid? Of course. But, you know, was the story all that, you know, fleshed out and whatnot? Was it super simple? Yes. But they found ways to make it interesting, and so I rather enjoyed that film. I can't say that for Sonic because I really felt like they just did that whole buddy cop power of friendship. You know, hey, I'm gonna meet character. I'm gonna meet human, even though I feel so alone and other. And you know, I'm gonna travel, and we're gonna be, and the power of friendship is gonna compel us through everything. You know, I'm like, I don't have an issue with the power of friendship thing, but I'm like, Sonic has friends. You know, Tails, Knuckles. You know, if you get the rights to the Freedom Fighters, and then the Freedom Fighter, like you have options. But like we already went through this with Sonic X, and having unnecessary human characters in a world where like you don't really need it in order to tell an interesting Sonic story. They basically took the money grab route, the easy route, and because it made so much money, and because of COVID is going to end the year as the highest grossing film of the year. So here's the thing. I love Shadow. You know why I personally don't want to see Shadow? Because so far nobody between the comic writers or Sega seems to understand who Shadow the Hedgehog is as a character.
I'm over here if you need me.
They've turned Shadow into edgy emo boy,
This is the best
you
day of
know,
my life.
character. And I'm like, why? Just why? Why? Like, you're showing a fundamental, like, do you not understand your own characters? Like, doing this whole thing where Shadow is just edgy and emo and just hates people for the sake of it,
Something new for you.
like, that's not interesting.
Here's
That's,
what we need. Think you can handle it? Great. Good work.
Like-
Keep this up and I might start sleeping again.
it's just not interesting. Like, it's like, if you think about it, like, the character you can correctly link to Shadow is Mewtwo. If you remember the very first Pokemon movie, Pokemon I Choose You. If you remember that, Shadow and Mewtwo have very similar origin stories in that regard. Now, it did come to my attention last year that sorry. Good night, Swagrid. Do I know who you are? Just for the record, I don't know if I know who you are. If you found this from Facebook or from GGR, or if you're just scrolling YouTube for Marvel's Avengers playthroughs. I do. I know you from Facebook. And in real life. Uh, Hazel? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That makes better sense. Okay. I was confused. Well, thank you for coming to my live stream. Don't, I know your couch is comfortable. I have fallen asleep there many a night, many a time. But yeah, go pass out. I'm saving my wine drinking for this weekend. Which reminds me, I'm actually going to go restock this weekend and make my once a month liquor store run. Going to pick up some wine and going to pick up some beer. So apparently, where is it? Why can't I find? Is this is it? Above and Beyond? Oh, okay. So it's a mission I've already done, but they just want me to do it again. Alright. You know, wine does the same thing for me. That's why I only drink wine like when I am planning to be home, and like which is pretty much all the time during a pandemic. Hey, next Tuesday. Not next Wednesday. I will be on next Wednesday. I might move these to Wednesdays going forward. But yeah, next Wednesday I will 100% be. I'll be back. Probably doing Tomb Raider. Probably doing Tomb Raider or Marvel's Avengers or something else. Who knows?
Avengers, with your help, we've managed to zero in on a major AIM research facility.
Let's take it out. You carpet bomb the area to soften it up, and everyone goes boots on the ground to do as much damage as we can. Jarvis, will you be able to cut off their network access?
Yes. Any AIM project data you destroy on site will be gone forever.
Excellent. This is our chance to hit Monica where it hurts, right in her precious research. I'll send my best agents to help keep local security busy.
A simple, direct plan.
Jarvis, how hot do you think this area will be?
S.H.I.E.L.D.'s bombing run probably won't damage AIM's structures, but should help slow their security response somewhat.
I suggest a direct approach. Enter the facility through the main entrance.
I'm impressed AIM are able to mask facilities such as these from satellite detection.
I'm getting reports that our bombing run started some fires in the facility. Nothing big yet, but they'll spread.
I should be able to open the gate if you get to the terminal I've marked on your HUD.
We're on it.
And this will definitely be my last mission too.
Best way into the facilities through the main.
Oh wait, did I just do this?
Squad in the air.
I just did this mission. Hold on, I'm going back to my Quinjet. I literally just did this. This is the exact mission I just did. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, no. I don't know why it asked me to like do a mission that I literally just did. I was about to refresh in 45 seconds, so I'm going to let that refresh. I mean, I think it's next month. Next month we're actually supposed to start getting some of the new DLC characters. I think next month we're supposed to be getting Kate Bishop and Hawkeye. Kate Bishop? She's pretty badass. I'm really excited to see what they decide to do with her in the MCU. There's they've already released like a clip of Kate Bishop. They already did a clip of Kate Bishop to basically say she was coming to the MCU. They actually did it like the week. It was like the week that Chadwick Boseman died, or it was like the day after Chadwick Boseman passed. And they it came out it was revealed that they were supposed to be doing a reveal for both Kate Bishop and Black Panther, but they didn't do Black Panther out of respect for Chadwick. So I'm very curious to see, what they end up deciding to do with both of them. What's interesting is it sounds like the story for Kate Bishop is she's basically gone undercover to try to find out what happened to Hawkeye. And enlist the help of the Avengers to try to do it. I'll do this one. Why not? I'll make this my last one.
I think Dr. Pym has succeeded in locating a different kind of AIM hive.
Different how?
It uses a great deal more
It's funny
power,
because
though it's unclear
Letitia
why.
Wright
And let's
just
check it
came out the other
We can't
day.
afford to let AIM make all the toys it wants to.
Roger that.
She came out the other day and basically said that the idea of trying to do a Black Panther movie without Chadwick just feels weird. And so
Uploading the
I'm like, I
coordinates to your
understand.
hive. Be
Like,
careful. Security
I
appears
can't
even
imagine what
tighter
that's
than we're
like.
used to.
It's usually a good sign AIM's hiding something.
I've marked the hive's entry terminal on your HUD.
I have no idea what I just did. I know that there was even some talk of perhaps even
The hive entrance is close.
perhaps even doing like doing like a CGI type of thing, or you taking like dialogue from unreleased Black Panther scenes and using that as dialogue for scenes in this. No, I am a Star Wars person. I'm not to the level of Mike and Steve and Rambo and others, because I'm late to the franchise. And you know what? I'm okay with them doing that with Chadwick under really only under one circumstance. One, if you know, if his family is okay with it, you know, because essentially, like, as heartless as it sounds, but like, you know, Marvel would be doing this for money, you know. It's not to say that they don't care about Chadwick, but I mean, if they can find a way to pull it off, then I'm here for it. You know what? Well, honestly, I think the easiest thing to do would just be, like, what they could do is to literally adopt the comic story where Black T'Challa goes missing. And unlike in the comics, I guess you could just have him die. You know, could easily just do something like that.
Looks like we're done here.
You know, you could easily set it up so it's something like, you know, Namor kidnaps T'Challa or something like that. I don't know. I mean, they could easily figure out a way to do it. Hi, Cosmo.
While you work your way down the hive,
my dog wants cuddles while I play some
Good.
Marvel's
I want to know
Avengers.
what we're up against.
Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Cosmo?
An elite AIM team is close by and on alert. Updating your HUD.
Oh, you're still super early.
Every member of the elite team must be defeated.
Oh, crap.
Here's an energy boost.
One of their agents is down.
Oh,
Well
Sota?
done. That
Yeah.
squad member has been neutralized.
Sota's my guy.
Another enemy defeated.
Listen, every episode where Inuyasha comes over to her side is amazing. Where's he going? Finally, jeez. Listen, there's like. Also, the reasons that. Excuse me. The reasons that, like, Kagome's grandfather says that, yeah. Yeah. But I'm like, that's how you also know it's a different time, just because of some of the stuff that he says.
What do you think about
Like, I
that?
remember, like,
Yeah, right.
he is, like, giving her, like, every
I'm not ready for it, I
STD and every, like, internal medical problem
Serious?
known to man.
AIM has a set of turbines powering one of their emergency generators. Disable them.
Let's get this party started.
There they are!
Fucking up. Right.
I can't believe no one's recording this.
You need to access the terminal to reach the turbines.
But yeah, you're still early. Look, because right now you're still. Is it?
Look out.
Is it still just Inuyasha and Kagome right now? Because like I'm trying to
Destroy the
blank. I'm
turbine.
blanking on when you meet certain characters.
AIM has sent
Okay, so you
forces to
haven't
stop
met Shippo or Moroku yet. Oh, he's hilarious. What is it, Miyoga, I think his name is?
That turbine is finished. Well done.
What the? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, Shippo. That's what I was talking about. So you have met Shippo. How did I die again? Bruh, come on, son. I will not die again, I'll tell you that.
Taken care of.
Yeah, so you've met Shippo and you've met Miyoga.
Taking a lot of hits.
Well,
The turbo.
I'm fighting through the street, folks.
which, oh, no game, no life? Yeah, it's a show. I can say that much. So it's like it's this brother and sister who they like to play online games. They're part of a team. They're really good. And so basically one day they get transported into well, basically another world. And in that world, it's like you play games to like settle disputes and whatnot. And it's basically like their dream world because they pretty much play games to escape from like real life. It's been interesting so far. Just like, I'm like, there are worse examples. Oh, it's called Isekai. So like, it is slice of life, and it is comedy. It's just like the brother and sister stuff is pretty weird. I will not lie about that. It is like, it's not overt, but it's like you can tell like they have a sibling complex. Actually, before I go on, I just want to make sure. And like, it's not bad so far. Like, now the thing I'm unsure about is why there are so many anime that exist that have like people with sibling complexes. Like, you can think of someone like Ghost from Black Clover.
So far, I can only confirm we have entered an upper-tier AIM construction facility.
That sounds bad and sort of vague.
I'm working to find specifics, but the local
Like,
network
it's not like
security is
like I'll say like
annoyingly impressive.
the worst
Keep
it's
digging,
been
Jarvis.
between the
We'll
characters
keep
right
fighting.
now are Sora and Shiro. Like the worst it's been is, you know, they're just, you can tell that they're just very dependent on each other. They don't have anyone else. Like, they don't have friends that are not, you know, the other. So like, there hasn't been anything overt to where like they make it seem like they're a couple or anything like that. But like,
These enemies must be defeated.
can take him. In your face.
And see, that's the thing I read about this is they're not even like they're not actual siblings. They're step siblings, which I guess on some level I'm like, okay, so you're not blood related, so they kind of I guess I can get how you could be attracted to them, but also like, what the hell, you know? I legit don't get like why it's a thing. Like it's not bad so far, but it's also it's not like good either. You know what I'm saying? Like it just kind of is, you know. So yeah, so they end up in this other world and they have to like play games and it's just like, well, it's like on some level Sora is a pervert, but he's not a pervert about his sister. So like I get this, I kind of get the hint that it may be like a one-sided thing.
It's a natural.
Don't pretend like you had nothing.
Because there's another girl character you meet. Now, like, they did something with her that I don't really care for. Which, it's like, oh no, you've been around the main protagonist for 5 minutes and now you're in love with him. You know?
An elite AIM team is close by and on alert. Updating
but they kind of treat it like,
close by.
They kind of treat it like,
Time, guys.
they kind of treat it like it's a comedy relief. So like, she'll say something or do something or realize she's thinking about Sora and be like, oh my god, why am I thinking about him in that way? Yep, and that's it. Oh no, it's like they act like it's full blown love. Like it's not just like it was like crushed for like 5 minutes. So like basically like this thing happens where he
An elite AIM team is close by and on alert.
So like the rule is, so like one of the 10 rules of the games is like let me take this dude out. This dude's gonna piss me off.
I'm in trouble here.
Oh, absolutely. They 100% could. But I still think maybe not in this show, but you know, like those kind of tropes and stuff are still going to exist regardless. It's just, the thing is, like, even though people told me earlier that, you know, it wasn't good, or like that part is kind of, or like that stuff is, because like my friend who suggested it, I was just like, hey, so you're gonna, actually Char is less painful. Char is less painful than, I don't even remember this girl's name right now. Like, watching Char freak out is actually fine by comparison. The way this chick freaks out, and then like at the reason, the way and the reason I say it's like comedy relief is because like where Char freaks out, this girl not only freaks out but then like begins bashing her head in the wall. Like, imagine every time Char started freaking out again about Yami, that she just starts slamming her head into the nearest wall or table. Like, that's literally what this girl does. Like, she'll have a thought about Sora, and then next thing you know, bashing her head into the wall. But like, it's comedic, you know. So like. I give it a pass. Like it's like I'm okay with it. But like I'm also like kind of like what the hell? Just a little bit. I'm like seriously, what the hell?
Every member of the elite team must be defeated.
Yeah, it's like I'm kind of like I feel like I say I'm like it's not so bad because I'm like that I like don't want to finish it. But it's also not like compelling enough that I'm like, damn, I need to see how this ends.
One of their agents is down.
So like, because it's only 12 episodes, like I feel like finishing it won't be hard. Like I could probably get through the last couple episodes tomorrow. Yeah, no, there's no chance. And like I'm okay that some series are just like they start slow. So like I'm curious to see if like going forward it's better, you know? Like Cautious Hero, like the main dude, I can't think of his name right now, but he was such an asshole early that I was like, damn, like it don't sound like they want me to root for this character because this nigga is awful. But as you got into it, I'm like,
Really?
oh,
I was
okay.
on my own. I tried to keep your example.
Well, here's the thing. Apparently, it's 12 episodes, and apparently people really want a season 2, but a season 2, I guess, is just not going to happen.
Frank,
So,
I
yeah.
did miss this. Flashing event theater.
If you can gain control of AIM's network temporarily, I can infiltrate their security system.
Bring them down.
Here's the energy.
Head for the terminal so I can get you inside the lab.
I actually did not make it through Sword Art. I didn't realize I made it through the first arc of Sword Art, Alicization. I still have the entire.
Got some bad guys.
I still have the second arc to get through. Unfortunately, the dubs aren't out yet, so I'm gonna hold off. So the dubs start coming out November 7th. So I'm pretty much waiting for that, and then I'll get through the last episodes of part 2 of Alicization. It's 23 episodes, so I mean that's 23 weeks of commitment to watching that. But it is good. Like I will say, as many issues as there were with like season 1 of SAO, seasons 2 and especially 3, like Alicization it's been really good. Been really compelling. It's been really interesting.
If they gain access to the terminal, you cannot let them.
I have very much
beginning infiltration. The shutdown protocol is progressing. I'm inside AIM security system.
I am.
Beginning infiltration.
My only thing is, listen, Sword Art Online it's a heavy series. It is, man, it is a heavy series. And I don't say that to be that it's bad. It's just there's a lot of like really traumatic stuff that happens.
I'm in trouble here.
Taken care of.
So because of that, I'm holding off on.
I'm in trouble. We have lost.
The shutdown protocol is progressing.
Some trouble here.
Kamala has fallen.
See, I was trying to get away so I could go get some health. I'm gonna be mad if none of my teammates come get me.
AIM is trying to remove me from their system.
I'm in trouble here.
AIM has initiated their shutdown protocol.
Thanks.
Yeah, see, like for stuff like that, that's why I'm just gonna hold off on. I'm gonna hold off on Attack on Titan. Like I'm giving. This would be my second time trying to watch it. Like I tried to watch it.
Much worse.
That helps. Thank you.
We lost Cap.
Thank you.
I do too. Like that's really my issue. That's why like when I talk about
Beginning infiltration.
Like when I talk about me crying at the end of a series,
That helps, thank you.
like it's really because of that. Like I'm not crying. Like Inuyasha, for example, I cry at the end of it. Like on one hand because it's like the story is good,
Beginning infiltration.
but two
I've breached AIM security network.
is I got so invested in Inuyasha and the rest of the crew that I couldn't help myself. It was like I was just really happy that it ended the way it did, but I was also sad because you like Inuyasha's 189 episodes, and like part of the reason I love it as much as I do is because you spend so much time with those characters, and that's something that like as much as I appreciate newer anime, like with some of the newer shows, like I don't get that same type of thing. Like you might follow a protagonist, you might even follow like the secondary protagonist, but like you don't really get as involved to the depth that you do with a show like Inuyasha, where you're pretty much focused on 5 characters.
This hive specializes in building adaptoids.
No wonder
Or
it needs
6
so
characters
much juice.
technically.
They appear
Like
to be
you're
trying to
invested in
tip the balance of
Inuyasha,
power back
Kagome,
in their
Moroku,
favor.
Sango,
Figures.
Shippo, and
Or take his place
Sesshomaru.
offline and start to tip it back.
Like those are the main people you are focused on, and I guess Ren too.
An elite AIM team is close by and on alert. Updating your HUD.
Yeah, like I did too. I was just really happy, you know. Like the best way I can describe it is I was just really happy, and I was just like, damn, I spent so much time with these characters, you know. I am invested in their well-being and seeing what happens to them. And I don't think, and so like when people like when I tell I feel no shame at telling people like I cried at the end of something, because you know I'm invested. I've cried at the end of video games before for similar reasons. Like I spent a lot of time with these characters, and I'm just happy that I got to be with them in the end, you know. And like there are other shows I know that's going to be the case for. Like I cried at the end of I did cry at the end of Avatar. I don't remember if I cried at the end of Korra. I don't remember if I did or if I didn't or not. I wouldn't be surprised if I did. I related to Korra much more than Aang, so even though like overall I wasn't as invested in the characters of Legend of Korra, I was absolutely oh, come on.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. But I think part of that is also because of Nickelodeon and the way that they treated the writers and producers of Korra. Because I think by the time they got to season 4 of Korra, They were literally, the writers were literally like, hey, let's just we just need to wrap this shit up. Like, seriously, we just need to wrap this shit up and be done. So, I'm trying to find my anime list.
Every member of the elite team must be defeated.
So I can see, let's see. I definitely cried at the end of Love Chunibyo and Other Delusions. The end of that really got me. That was another one where I was also happy because I got an ending for them. I got a proper ending for those characters.
One of their agents is
I cried at the end of Code Geass.
Excellent. Another agent down.
Get rid of that freaking shield.
Well done. That squad member has been neutralized.
Get him. Yes, there we go. Oh no, I cry at shows all the time. Like, I'm a fucking sap. Snow White with the red hair. Look at his glitch.
The team are no longer a threat.
He's just suspended in air. Yeah, I feel no shame. Like, yeah, I cried at the end of Golden Time, Inuyasha, Snow White with the red hair. Anohana got me. Anohana got me.
Is that the only one of those we'll find, Jarvis?
But Anohana was like, it was one of those shows where like you knew, because like the premise of it is sad. And so like it's one of those shows where you can't help it. Like it's a beautiful anime. That one's only 12 episodes. And I binged that in a day. And I was not right by the end of it. Like it was really good. And I was really happy just kind of at the end. So like it's like, cause it's a story of basically like they're just a group of friends that are together, and basically one of them ends up getting killed in an accident, and they all blame each other for it, and so they kind of stop being friends. And so the ghost of the character begins basically hanging around with one of the characters, and he's the only one who can see her, and like her ultimate plan is to try to get them to be friends again. And it's a really beautiful story, and I couldn't help it. I definitely bawled at the end of that. Let's see. I bawled at the end of Your Name. I couldn't even help it. I love a good love story. Yeah, it's not the saddest anime I've ever watched. The saddest thing I've ever watched still belongs to Your Lie in April. No, I have not. Let me see. Oh, the Studio Ghibli films? No, I haven't watched any of them. Listen, Your Lie in April, just that's one of those ones where I like a couple months ago, I was looking for a particular something to use for a song, and I clicked upon one particular scene from Your Lie in April, and I haven't watched the anime in like 3 years. And I just listened to that one scene. It's only about 2 minutes long, and I got emotional. I started tearing up. Like, I'm just not emotionally prepared for that. I know if there's ever a time where I need to cry, then I can go and watch that anime, because I will absolutely bawl. I am 100% down for that. The thing is, I don't have HBO Max. I'm pretty sure if I go through either of the sites that I use to watch anime, I could probably find them. Some of them, anyway. Yeah, because I see he did Princess Mononoke, Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro, Howl's Moving Castle, like Ponyo. Like I see, yeah, I'd be down. I really do want to do a movie night for Your Name, because I really love that. I really love that movie. It's like you know how people talk about like The Notebook is like, oh, they are on there? All right, cool. Maybe we can do that for Friday, because Your Name, I think, is only about Your Name is right under 2 hours. It's about an hour 52. So I mean, if you're up for sitting through 2 movies, because we could easily do both of those like on a night. Could do like Your Name and I don't even know what Ghibli film is good. Or not which one is good. I know many of them are good. But like, what's a good starting point, do you think? How's this game so far? The game it's cool. This is my first time playing in about a couple weeks. Because I wanted to check out some of the new stuff that they added. But it's overall, I'd say it's a pretty good game. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, can it be repetitive? Sure, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. That you kind of, can do the same combos, so on and so forth. Like, it's fun. It's very enjoyable. Every character has their own different play style, so it doesn't get repetitive in that sense, because like how I play with Kamala, like I can't play the same way with Thor, nor can I play the same way with Iron Man or Cap or Hulk or Black Widow. So like because everyone's character is different, there's a ton of variety. The missions are fun. Some of the recent stuff that they've added has been really has been really challenging, but I think it's a good thing because, you know, sometimes you can get to a point where you feel like if you've done one mission, you've done them all. But with some of the updates and some of the new stuff that they've added to it, it gets a little bit it gets refreshing. And so I think overall it's a fun game. I would recommend it. I've heard that it's similar to Destiny. I've never played Destiny, so I can't speak to that. But overall, I enjoy it. I mean, like, I'm disappointed from the perspective of, like, I wish there wasn't, like, a height limit to how high you can fly with Iron Man and Thor. But, you know, like, some of the stuff I don't mind. Ali, how about if we did one Friday and one Saturday? It was not, I mean, I'm not doing anything this weekend, so I could easily do one Friday and one Saturday. And, you know, it can be, I guess, one of the Ghibli films. You can pick one. You can pick that one because I'm unfamiliar. You or Jess can pick that one. And, you know, my selection for one of the nights will be Your Name, and we can just kind of do it that way. You know, Friday it can be Your Name. Saturday it can be, it can be whatever Ghibli film. Oh, you're going to be in town, or almost in town. Nearby in town. Alright, well, movie night works. Okay, I'm going to hop off of here. This is almost my bedtime. And I still got to take this dog out. Oh, that's perfect. Well, yeah, we'll figure it out. What I'll do is tomorrow, I guess we can talk about it and make an announcement, and it'll just be up in the group. But thank you to everyone who came through, listened. I'll be doing this next Wednesday. Probably not with Marvel's Avengers, but with something else. I'll figure it out. But yeah, we can do something. It'd be like Anime Weekend or something. I'll come up with a catchy name for it. All right, I'm out. Peace out, y'all. Oh, and if this is your first time coming to the stream, make sure you follow Great Geek Refuge on YouTube. I stream every week. We have video content coming soon. Also, we have podcasts and blogs. Go to greatgeekrefuge.com to check all our content out. And if you don't want to visit the website, then we're also available on Spotify and iHeartRadio and Apple Podcasts and all that good stuff. Alrighty. Did all my good stuff. I'm MC Brooks, and